are live. Welcome everyone. I know we're 2 days ahead for when we usually would go, but I wasn't too good on Friday, so I'm making up for it tonight. I just want to say a big happy birthday to our Irish Demon. That's her 22 today.
23.
23.
Again.
But I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. How is everyone?
Good.
Very well, thank you.
Very good.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Good.
I'm just sharing out just now, guys.
Going to do the same.
Because I've also got to put it into Things Network because Jeremy, I didn't see his message until now, said I could put it into Things because usually his wrestling show would be on about this time, but they've had to short notice cancel it, so he just told me to stick the live in, so I thought, okay, no problem. You know, Restream is actually so easy to use. I was so glad because this was my first time using it tonight, and I'm thinking, right.
How would you think of it?
So far, so good. It's so easy. Rather than
I don't like it.
You don't like you don't like nothing. You what's wrong with you?
I don't like it because I can't put my virtual background up.
Oh.
Normally I have Dutch courage written across there, sort of thing, and ghosts and skulls and stuff. But nah, you just to make do with the Ouija board and some ghosties on the wall.
Oh. How is my
but two people? A Ouija board.
Oh, sugar's going for it.
How is my 2 people for the Netherlands?
Well, one left.
Oh, me? Oh, Mary, where is she?
Ah, there she is.
Yay!
I fell down.
Oh, my love. Hi, Noreen, baby. How's everything?
Hi, Noreen.
Noreen, hiya.
I'm my birthday.
Right. Guys, I thought we'd talk about European folklore and celebrate Jenny's birthday. So, you know, guys, we always go down rabbit holes. So this is going to be something else tonight. So,
oh yeah,
I'll tell you what, birthday girl, you kick it off.
I'm off. I've never not known what to say, but I don't know. Oh my God. You want to do chit chat or do we get into it? We'll just do
do you know what, guys? Whatever comes to your mind first, oh, for God's sake, can you imagine that? What is on your mind?
I have 4 days before I fly off to Lanzarote, and I cannot wait. And I hate to fly, but myself and my girls were talking, and you know, I have the Xanax, I have the melatonin, and I have the gin and tonic, so all good.
You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine.
But I'm talking to Siobhan today that I'm Siobhan is coming with us, of course, and she was saying she's afraid to fly as well, and she was saying, Jen, we won't think we won't think about what's not under our feet. And I said, well, that's lovely. My dog's a thing. She's ready to kill that cat. But, well, I mean, don't kill, but just, you know, maim her a little bit. But then, and then she was saying, Siobhan was saying, you know, let's think about, you know, the white fluffy clouds, the spirits carrying us over. And I said, what happens if some of them are jealous? Yeah. we won't, you know? And I said, I'd rather do my thinking and just know by that evening I'm going to be dancing around that pool in my bikini like a bleep-year-old woman, and everything just shake and wobble about, and have my large gin and tonic on a private villa. So that's what I'm thinking at the end of that flight. That's what I'm thinking. So yes, that's my news for today.
Oh, my love. Honey, how you been? My wee Lenny's up there so quiet.
Me? Quiet.
Since when has Lynn been quiet? I mean, come on.
You know what? Sometimes, believe it or not, I'm a very, very quiet person. In private, I'm very quiet. But sometimes on here, I like to listen intently. If somebody's caught my ear, I'm listening. It's not that I'm being quiet. I'm taking it all in and putting it in little filing cabinets in my head. So that's, but yeah, what have I been doing? Work. I'm off next week, but unfortunately we can't go camping. My brother's poorly, and he's 71, so we've had to cancel, but we've got credit notes ready for next year. So we'll be going there. So I'll take my sister out for a day out somewhere.
Robert says happy birthday to you.
So yeah, that's all I've been doing really, apart from helping my niece on her allotment.
Nice.
Yeah, she's a herbalist.
I love that.
She's a qualified herbalist, and she's just got hold of an allotment, and so I've been helping her start to set it up.
Nice.
So I'm going around giving her, because she's got ME as well. So I've been going around giving her a little bit of support, and I'm collecting things for her, and it's going to be a no dig, which is going to be easier for her. Yeah, we're doing a no dig for her.
Yeah.
And she's going to give me one of the little squares so I can put my stuff in there as well.
I love that.
Yeah, that's me. That's me for the week.
Right, I'm going to move because it's like the black hole in the living room where it drops the internet. So I'm getting into my little office, as I call it, at the front door. It's not really my office, it's a front door. But
She's now sat in the porch.
Guys, what's your thoughts, right, about how horror are getting into the old stories like Cinderella? There's one for Popeye, there's one for Bambi. What are people's thoughts on that?
My daughter's favourite is Winnie the Pooh. Have you seen the horror movie Winnie the Pooh? Is it Blood and Honey? That's just destroyed my image of Winnie the Pooh as a child. And I've watched it, and yeah, it is gory, very gory, but it wasn't really that scary. It scared the kids.
Yeah,
it's good enough for me.
Never seen it.
No, I've seen all trailers, and I want to see them. I just can't get myself to look at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood and Honey is. What is my camera lagging? It's Blood and Honey is just. Ugh.
Yeah.
But there are some good one-liners, especially off Tigger, where he has a group of policemen in his tree. The trunk of his tree. And he just, the policeman says, there's nothing here, let's bounce. And he's like, hey, that's my line, and just slaughters a lot of them all in one go. Which was quite funny.
I would love to see that.
Do you know what, guys? I think we're brought up with folklore, and we're brought up with, like Cinderella was a good character. The 7 men that helped her. I'm just using her as an example. And then you had the Bad Witch, and then for some reason they just chucked out recently and started doing horror movies. Now, my boy and his girlfriend were watching Alice in Wonderland when I went in horror version, and Kyra was telling me about how in the film Alice in Wonderland was a paranoid schizophrenic. And you just think to yourself, when I grew up, Alice was a great character, and now it's like, oh my God, they're taking different things that we knew as stories and making them into horror movies. And I just can't bring myself to watch them.
There's always a film that's got to spoil it, isn't there?
Yeah.
You've got to watch
we
it.
grow up, we get indoctrinated with all these nursery rhymes and stories and all that, and we're indoctrinated. I mean, the amount of times I've sat and told my children all these stories, and then later on, something pops up, years later, and you think, oh my God, it was like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was made into a pornographic movie.
Was it? Where can I get hold of that?
Spoiled it straight away. But it's the actual backdrop to some of these, what the meaning is. And some of these go back hundreds and hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. I was looking before about, I've never really understood, and I couldn't understand, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't understand that. And it's all about Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
No, that was God. Mary, quite contrary. I tell you what, Humpty Dumpty was. He was about, I think it was one of the kings. And there's lots of different ones. There's one it was about the king who got beheaded. There was about the guns on top of one of the castles that they called Humpty Dumpty. That fell off. It could never be fixed. And there's several different things. But then you go into the macabre part of it. Like, you know about this. You're more part of that, your thing. The Pied Piper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I've always loved that story. Loved it. But I've never understood why the children went into the mountain and it closed up. What happened to them?
Yeah.
When you actually look into it,
they were eaten.
What happened was there was a big rat problem in Hamlin.
Eaten by rats.
Yeah, there was a big rat problem. This Piper came along and said, look, if you give me 1,000 gold coins, I'll clear the whole town of these rats. And he spoke to the mayor. They had a big meeting and it was agreed. So he went along and he cleared all the rats with his enchanted flute, and he took them all and they all jumped in the river and drowned. So he went back after a couple of weeks when it had all died down, and he went to collect his money and they wouldn't give it him. They refused to. They took the mickey out of him, basically. So it was revenge. So he went back on this. What was the date? There was it was St. John and Paul's feast, and it was on the 26th of June in 1284. Now that's going back some time, isn't it? 1284. Yeah. And he went, and they still wouldn't. So he went through the town. Most of the parents, you've got him on his flute. Most of the parents were in church celebrating this, and he went through the town and he played this enchanting music, and all the children skipped behind him, went up to the mountains, went into a cave, and the cave closed and they'd never seen him again. But there's also other stories to it where 40 years before, in another town not so far from there, a load of children died there. But there's a street in Hamlin that you are not allowed to play music in to this day.
Wow.
Because that was the last place that the children were actually seen before they went out of the town.
I heard the same story.
Have you heard the same one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really interesting. Now I've always loved that story. Yeah. So it's about theft, kidnap, abuse. Did he kill the children? You don't know, do you? And then there's another one where they took the children, kidnapped them, and took them to another town, because I can't think of the name of it now. There's another town that certain children went to, and years on, they done DNAs on these families, and it was actually the same families from that town, Hamlin. The children that went missing, it was their family. So maybe they just took them away and took them, you don't know what's happened to them, placed them all around the area. It's like trafficking, really, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
When you think of it that way, there's nothing nice about these stories at all.
It's a human trafficking.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone.
Do you know, when I looked, I done a wee bit of, research myself, because I thought, where is all these stories coming from? And when you think of some of the old European folklore, some of them actually reflect the Celtic belief in the sacredness of trees. The oak as a mineral trees, a theme seen in the stories, like the princess with 20 petticoats. A wise old oak counsels the king, and the legend of the wooden shoe. And I actually looked at the Dutch one, believe it or not. And they're going to be like, well, come on, Lois, tell us what you found. Dutch folk tales from the Middle Ages are strong on tales about flooded cities and the sea. Legends around the sunken cities, lost epic floods in the Netherlands. From Saint. Now, if I'm pronouncing these wrong, guys, please kick my ass. Please forgive me. Is it Saint Elizabeth?
I wouldn't know. I don't know my folklore.
Of 1421, and that came from the legend. I don't know why I say Netherlands now, because I can't pronounce half the fucking words. Of Kinder, that's a baby and a cat were found flooding in a cradle after the city had flooded, and the cat keeping the cradle from tipping over. They were only survivors of the flood. It's a town in the Netherlands is named for the place where the cradle came ashore. This story is told in The Cat in the Cradle. So it is really, really thingy. Interesting. Even our British, what we have for folklores are actually pretty interesting. I used to read a lot when I used to be at school on folklore. And do you know what? I could find myself getting lost for hours. Like when you think about the creatures we've got in folklore as well, the dragons that are great winged reptiles that breathe fire, poison and acid, and you're usually associated with treasure rooms, waterfalls, and hollowed out tree stumps. You've got the black dog, who's the creature which for shadows calamity or causes it. You've got so much folklore that I thought, oh my god, this would be an interesting one to do. Robin Hood. You see Robin Hood.
I love Robin Hood.
Do you know what? Robin Hood is quite. There's two sides of it. They make out that Robin Hood was this great man, and then they flip it and say, well, no, he actually was a vicious outlaw who expressed the working class disenchantment with status quo. Like you think of Robin Hood in the forest, and his wee married men. But I really, really enjoy it. I really, really enjoy reading a lot about it. Definitely. What one's your favourite, guys? What ones do you guys like?
I was puzzled by the poems that they come out with that actually got a meaning behind them, like Ring a Ring of Roses.
Yes.
How many times as a child did you sing Ring a Ring of Roses, Pocket Full of Posies,
all
Tissue,
the time.
Tissue, we all fall down?
Yeah.
And that's to do with the Black Death. And it's just like, what? There's me singing that innocently as a 4-year-old child, and it's like to do with the Black Death. I'm like, what the hell?
Was it a play? Yes. I'm looking up some here. Yeah, one mentioned the Bloody Mary.
There's so many nursery rhymes like
Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow?
Yeah,
that one. That's got a real meaning to it, that one. And the meaning to that is Mary First of England is known as Bloody Mary. That's King Henry's the VIII's first daughter, and she was known because she tried to kill all the Protestants after her dad changed his religion. So the garden could refer to a country garden of England, because everybody says England is the garden, isn't it? Yeah. Quite contrary is her attempt to restore Catholicism after her Protestant father and brother. Silver bells and cockle shells. I mean, what would you say if we sang? You'd just think of silver bells and cockles, wouldn't you? You know, you wouldn't think of anything else. And it could symbolise instruments of torture used to persecute Protestants. And then pretty maids all in a row allegedly refers to the Protestants' executions, including Lady Jane Grey. Now, we all know Lady Jane Grey, don't we? Or possibly miscarriages. So, you know, all that, it goes deeper than what we know. I mean, it's all the fables. How many fables have you got over there, Jen? Loads.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's what I'm looking up. I'm looking up some dark poems here, but I know there was. Oh my gosh, there was a woman on TikTok, and I forget her name, but all she did was the dark side of these nursery rhymes.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, I forget her name, but she was really, really, really good, and the homework that she did into it. But I'm looking at.
Look at the folklore in Ireland with the whole if it rains then it's sunny, then you've got the big rainbow. And at the end there's a pot of gold. I mean, how many times as a child have we all done it? We've seen a rainbow, we've tried to follow the rainbow.
Yeah, and you think there's something.
And never find the end of the rainbow.
Never. Trust me. And I
always keep moving
together, and I still find nothing. Trust me, I'm still looking. And the darkest nursery rhyme is "Ring Around the Rosie," and I would sing that on. Investigations. Then you would have Baba Black Sheep.
Yeah, well, obviously nowadays you can. This is what really grinds my gears. Is we kids, even before my generation, before yours guys' generations, before my grand's generations, have all been brought up with the same rhymes. We've all as it's went down in time. But now you're not allowed to say the nursery rhyme Baba Black Sheep. It's the same as Christmas songs, guys. The Christmas songs we've known from even when I was a child. Baby, it's cold outside.
Oh my gosh!
You know, you can't even say things like that. But if you looked at the as what we're doing tonight, looked at the darker meanings. My God, do you know how many nursery rhymes would disappear? You know, in the morning. You know, when people actually sit there and do their research and would be like, oh, like Ring a Roses. Oh my God, that's about death. That's about plague. Right, kids, don't say that. Don't sing that anymore. It's the same that they used to have a superstition among children, and it was the first word uttered in a month was rabbit. Now everybody knows that rabbits usually they're good luck.
Yeah.
Like rabbit thing, is it rabbit legs? I think it's rabbit legs. So that would be like they're good luck.
Rabbit feet. It's rabbit feet.
Rabbit feet for good luck. In that case, I better go and chase a rabbit for its legs. Put it in Tommy Lee's room. You know, variants include rabbit, white rabbit, and white rabbit. You know, it changes all the time. But yeah, I definitely need legs after rabbit. So if anybody knows, I'm against killing animals. but if anybody knows where I could get rabbit's legs for my boy,
The
Jesus.
butchers.
Oh,
Butchers, yeah.
Go to the butchers. They will have something for you.
oh, I'll take him to the bloody butchers. He's honestly, some boy. But it's not what the meanings are behind everything. Even songs that we listen to today, songs that we listened to back then, the meaning behind.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there is one particular song. And oh gosh, it's like I'm blue. You know the song I'm Blue?
Oh God, yes.
But there's a meaning behind that. So I've looked it up. I'm blue, and it goes abidi, abadai, and all that stuff. But it's not. I'm blue. If I OD'd, I would something.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to you.
This is Ray. You got the cake.
Yay!
Hip hip hooray!
Hooray!
If we were going to do it that amount of times, we would be here all night. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Mwah. Thank you.
Oh, bless. Oh, bless.
Making a wish.
That's beautiful. It's
Making a
beautiful.
Lovely.
I said beautiful. Oh.
Anybody want? I did.
Fingers crossed. You know,
Thank
You can
you.
save me a slice.
I will. It's coffee cake. I love coffee cake. Also, Mama
oh, you're fine. Somebody else can just give me a bit to Shane or Mary or that. Give them the extra bit. What about you, Mary and Shane? Could you two are off a quiet one? What about your thoughts on folklore, European folklore?
We do have a couple.
Yeah, you know more than me because I wasn't into nursery rhymes. We had fairy tales. I only know the White Witches. And for the horror, I don't watch TV. I only watch History Channel. So I don't see those movies. I don't watch the movies because a lot of the actors are on my blacklist because I don't like them or because they're supposed to be on a certain list. So I don't watch it.
Right.
But I do listen to music. And my mom, she fancied Tom Jones. And the last
Tom Jones. Oh, he was quite. My gran liked him. My gran thought he was a looker.
Yes, and I thought, oh my God, what nice songs. Till I saw the text in Delilah.
Oh, what is it?
Well, the song is
I
his girlfriend home after dark, and he recognizes shadows and seeing her having sex with another man, and he waits across the street and goes in later and confronts her, and he stabs her to death. He kills her.
I don't know what host that is. I'm assuming it's Nick, maybe. I don't know. I have again. Right, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. William's gone. Greetings to you too, William. But it definitely it even tells you in the song, Delilah, when it's in the lyrics, when it says she will laugh no more, and then it goes
That's crazy. Thank you.
Why,
Delilah.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, guys. I put it in my head, and that's got to be me all night singing Delilah.
So before she comes and breaks down the door, give me Delilah, I just couldn't take any
Hey,
more.
no more.
Wow.
You're getting a karaoke, Jenny. It's a karaoke. I
We've
can't
got the female version of Tom
I'll get
Jones.
Alexa out.
Well, I am Welsh.
They all start singing hello. Let me have a few more days and I'll be singing.
I'm a hell going to do the Carlton dance. It's unusual because I'll end up dislocating my knee or something. Trying to do the Carlton dance.
Can I just ask Shane something?
Yeah, sure.
Is it true about Peter and the Dam?
Oh, he sticks his finger in it.
Yes, he sticks his
Yes.
finger in to save the
What?
town.
I don't know. I
have,
think it is.
I have no clue. There's a statue somewhere in the area of the dam, but if it's real, I don't know.
Oh, that'd be good to look into that, wouldn't it?
I'm awful
It is.
glad that you have explained that because I didn't know the story. You know, all Lynn comes away with is that True stuck his finger in it. And I'm thinking, what sort of route are we heading down this road? So
I've just got a picture of a crack in the dam and he puts his finger in it and it stops it from flooding.
So everybody could get out and he saved all the lives, didn't he? But it got me. What happened? Was he there forever with his finger stuck in the dam? What happened to him?
Well, we might fight a skeleton.
His finger's still on the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking up some nursery rhymes here. 3 blind mice.
Oh, yeah. Tell us that one, Jen, because I know it's a bad one.
Let me have a look at it. We have Jack and Jill as well. Jack and Jill.
Why, Jack and Jill went right up that hill, I'll tell you, and came tumbling down there.
Before that, it's just where was the 3 blind mice? I had it a second ago.
I love that nursery rhyme as well, 3 blind mice. I don't think I'm going to like it if I hear the badness it is, but
So 3 blind mice, basically what they say is behind the chirpy melody of 3 blind mice is a tale about a fish's knife welding farmer's wife. But was she really a farmer's wife? And were her helpless victims really mice? That's all they say about 3 blind. We have Ring a Ring Rosie. London Bridge has fallen down.
Yeah.
The meaning of London Bridge has fallen down has long been subject for debate. Many believe that it refers to the state of disrepair into which London Bridge fell after the Great Fire of London in 1666. But some experts argue quite convincingly that it refers to an alleged Viking invasion in 1014 during which London Bridge was pulled down. I used to sing that when I was younger.
Yeah.
Right, Shane and Mary, can you translate that for me?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh,
Good
it's
evening.
it's been a long time ago.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Oh, it has been.
I had to look where to look. It's new. I was like, what am I supposed to translate? Oh wait, it's up. It's up.
You're like, Lois, are you going daft? What do you want me to translate for you? I'll just say hi, I guess. Do you know, I used to look after this woman, guys, I'll give you a laugh, right? So I used to look after this woman, and this woman used to speak, it was a very much a old school Chinese called Hakka. Not many people speak Hakka now, because it's one of the very ancient languages. And I used to look after this woman, and I used to agree with her on absolutely everything, right? Because it was like, yeah, I didn't want to getting distressed in that, and I used to go, yeah, no problem, yeah. And when I went back to the Saturday lady down for breakfast, and I walked away, and I went up, one of the ladies said, oh, you go up, yes. Did everybody tell you don't agree with everything that she says? No. Why? because all she does is talk about sex. So all she was there, and I'm going, yes. And so I'm just like, oh God, I don't know what I'm agreeing to, but I'm just saying,
Jen, tell us about leprechauns.
Oh my gosh. Well, leprechauns. People see them as this jolly little man with his pot of gold and, granting you wishes and whatnot and all of that stuff. But really, they weren't. They were mean and evil little things. I know a few leprechauns, mean and evil little things. And that's they live at the bottom of your garden. You do not disrespect them. If they trick you into things, so say they give you 3 wishes, and they will trick you into having a 4th wish, and therefore all your 3 wishes are gone, but you can't make any more wishes. So you'd have that horror movie of Leprechaun.
I've not seen that yet.
Funny, but that is definitely folklore. I'm going to look up a little bit of that because I'm not really. There is a leprechaun museum in Dublin, which I'm going to have to go to.
Oh, sounds good.
I
think I'll go there myself.
I'll definitely. I can't wait. I'll probably go to it next week. I'll take Patrice up with me. But a leprechaun is a tiny supernatural being from Irish folklore, described as a solitary fairy who often works as a cobbler and possesses a pot of gold. He is known for his mischievous nature, attempts to trick people, and is sometimes seen as a little man with a red beard, wearing a green coat and a hat. Legend says that if you catch a leprechaun, he might reveal the location of his treasure if you keep your eyes fixed on him. But he is tricky and will disappear if you look away. So there was a guy on, I think it was, he was on TV. I think he was on, he lives up in Carrickmacross, somewhere like that. And I know I will go to his place. But he had a bag with him. And he was on UK Good Morning TV, and he's sitting there and he's on about the leprechaun that he had with him in his bag. I think it was Philip and the other girl, I forget her name, Fern, or something like that. But then the bag is shaking, and I thought, please, the Lord suffering Jesus, do not put us through this. Please don't do it. The bag is shaking. He goes, hold on. So he went off looking, the bag was moving. So the bag fell to the ground and he goes, oh my God, he ran away. And I said, please, it is too early in the morning. We have enough of leprechauns being told that they are down your garden, and it's enough. We just kind of didn't need that. We have enough of it. But he's up. He lives up about an hour away from me, and he has the museum, so I'm going to go up to it as well.
Excellent.
To see and look for his leprechauns who conversation that's talking about how they're going to get my chihuahua. We finished my chihuahua because she keeps annoying them. So yeah, that's it about leprechauns. They are cheeky, mysterious, mischievous, and all of that. Yeah. And a lot of people come over and look for them. They go on leprechaun tours. Leprechaun tours. I'll make the money. I'll take the money. I promise you, there's leprechauns. I swear there's leprechauns here. Money. We go looking for leprechauns.
Do you know
I like? You know which one I like? I like. Oh God, what's it called now? It's about Jack and the Beanstalk. I love it. I've been to pantomimes. I've been to, every year we used to go and watch all. Love it. But that has got a very dark secret behind that, because they say it's part of mythology where when we had giants. It's all about when we had giants. And we did have giants. There were giants that lived. And what was the fee, fi, fo, fum? I smell the blood of an Englishman.
Englishman.
Yeah. be him alive, be him dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. You know, it's really,
Yeah.
really dry. Love all that. And it's all about little Jack lived at home. He had no money. His mother sent him out with the cow to the market to make some money. He gave it away for some beans. His mother went off her head. And he threw the beans in the field. And this next day, there was a big beanstalk there. So he ventured up the beanstalk and came to a land where there was giants. And
Don't forget the golden goose.
the golden goose, yeah.
I
And
believe in the golden goose.
yeah, I mean, you could write things up like that, but there is meanings to it. There were giants. Now, were they the sort of giants that would have ate us?
Do you know what? That's actually quite a good one, because it makes you question, and this is just changing the subject a tad bit. When obviously you're mentioning the giant, you think about how these people are made out to be, and stories, you know, like giants, people think monsters, you know, fall, you know, they would hurt you, blah, blah, blah. And then obviously it beggars the question, if you really seen a giant, what would it be like, sort of thing. I've got my BFG in with me tonight, so I know that he's amazing.
I love the BFG. BFG, brilliant. I love it.
Shane.
I forgot to unmute. Yes.
What he was turning in and saying was, "Oh, she's talking. I'm just muting her. Fuck her." I was like, "My BFG's in the night. This is my big friendly giant," and you were like that. I was like, "Jane, you
I'm sorry.
Bye."
You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? I'm trying to look up folklore here.
Yes.
I just figured something out.
What?
I want to move.
Oh,
Oh, where do you want to move to?
Your country.
Scotland.
Ireland, Scotland, UK, doesn't matter. You got folklore. I got zilch.
We have folklore as well. The
These
garden
three
gnomes.
things.
The garden gnomes.
The garden gnomes, or do you know what?
Yeah.
I can't stand names.
It's immigrated leprechauns.
I think it is, yeah. I believe that. I'll go
We've
with
had
that, Shane.
fun
Yeah.
with them, though, haven't we, over the years? How many people's garden gnomes have gone missing, and they've ended up being blackmailed, and you see photographs of them in the back of somebody's rucksack up on a mountain in Switzerland, and then somewhere else, and they go all around the world, and then all of a sudden they're back in the garden again.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, that.
It was, yeah.
I'll
It's
tell
been
you
great,
what.
big news here in the Netherlands.
I'll tell you what, Shane. You and me, we'll do a swap. I'll roll my boat over to the dam, and you can roll your boat over to Scotland. But there's so much, guys. There's so much that is so fascinating about folklore. And I've learned a lot tonight listening to you guys talk. I have. It's been an interesting one. But yeah, garden gnomes.
I think, we've got so many different stories, folklore. Yeah. It's all over Europe. It's all over the world. Asia and that's completely bam, it goes. But all these folklores that we have from this country, a lot of it was made to cover up any political offsets that people were not allowed to talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was turned into different versions of the story that we were not allowed to speak about.
Yeah.
But we knew about. It's like being in the secret club, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the secret handshake, but it's a secret story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've got Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I wouldn't want to think what's behind that one.
That's even just a Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that is, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That doesn't beg belief, that one.
I know. I'm intrigued now.
It's a bit saucy, Jen. It's a bit
Gareth.
saucy.
Listen,
It's like
okay.
the belief that Keir Starmer doesn't tell lies.
Kind of steering away from there, guys.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the Three Bears and Goldilocks. I can always remember having a storybook of that and absolutely loving it. I would have said she was just playing with fire. There's the Three Bears, but I'll just go for a wee sleep in her bed. I'll only be half an hour.
Yeah.
That's after she broke the chair and ate the porridge.
So so the Little Red Riding Hood, yeah, I'm not reading that one out. Not a good one. I kind of had an idea, but we're not reading that out. Goldilocks. The dark side of Goldilocks' tale includes criminal acts like breaking and entering and theft.
Yeah.
It's original scary origins with an old woman instead of a girl, and it's used as a metaphor for the Goldilocks syndrome, a term for being excessively high maintenance and entitled.
Throws us out there, doesn't it?
I'm going to change my name to Goldilocks.
So you're telling me Goldilocks was a wee arsehole after all these years?
More like a gold digger.
Aye.
Like porridge.
Hey, sweetie.
Noreen said Puff the Magic Dragon. I remember that. I remember that song. I played that in the flute at school.
We all know what Puff the Magic Dragon was about, don't we?
No, we're going to find
Listen,
No.
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 Puff the Magic Dragon.
Well, go on, Rich.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Can I just say, guys, that you're all breaking my heart tonight? I'm thinking when I was a kid now, some of the things that my gran used to tell me, these stories, they're a bit, what the hell? Goldilocks and that, the Three Bears, you shithead.
Yeah.
Oh, I just looked it up.
Go on, Jen.
The song. Oh no, this is the song. Puff the Magic Dragon. Now when I read it, now I'm like, banned in Singapore in 1963 as the authorities there felt that it could have been misconstrued as a reference to smoking cannabis.
Never.
Smoking, chasing the dragon.
No,
isn't it?
never ever like that.
Jenny, see now that you've said that, that explains why the dragon looks stoned in the picture.
Exactly.
We look for the picture. Oh,
I
he
bet
does look.
I bet you it came from Amsterdam.
Yeah. His eyes are a little bit wide, aren't they? Yeah.
Can I just say, guys, strong viewers discretion advised, as you can see at the very bottom there, over it.
There's a warning at the bottom going across, so
yeah, definitely.
It's not like you haven't warned them.
But that explains a lot now. I've learned a lot tonight about my nursery rhymes.
See, I remember when my daughter was little, and I used to say that Three Bears, Goldilocks and Three Bears. She used to have that every night. I had to say it every night before she go to sleep, and sing certain nursery rhymes. But Goldilocks and the Three Bears, I added something on every time. Right, so she didn't want. They didn't want that porridge. Because it was too hot. Then they didn't want the other porridge because it had too much salt in and it was too cold. And the other one had too much sugar and it was too hot. And I used to swap them round, and she used to go off her head because she knew it off by heart.
It's the same as the
If you want that porridge, it's got too much sugar in it and you'll get diabetes.
it's the same as the Three Pigs and the Big Wolf. You know, they build the houses and the wolf destroys it, and then can they destroy the last one because it's not fit enough? I would use that as a way of getting Wayne's to exercise. You want to end up like that big bad wolf, the story of Three Pigs and the Wolf, where he could do the first two houses, but he couldn't do the third.
Yeah.
That's it. You need to run 5k every night. Hey, Chris. Hope you're well, my friend.
Yes.
That's it. You need to run 5k every night because that's what that shows you. Oh,
Yeah.
don't. I should have met you years ago because I could have used this on my boy. You might end up like Goldilocks. Honest to God.
Three pigs coming
No,
and the fox blowing the house down. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. And I used to do that one as well. And there was always something near the end. I made it explosive where the fox is coming down the route, down the chimney.
God, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, the fox is coming. See, the first one, it made it out of sticks. The first pig made his house out of sticks.
Yeah.
So the fox come along and let me in, or a huff and a puff and a blow your house in. So he did, so they all run away.
Not in the
So
hair.
then the next one built a house of
Straw, hay.
straw, same thing again. And the last one was made out of bricks.
Yeah.
So they were all in there hiding. And he knocked the door. Open the door, let me in. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. No, Mr. Fox, you can't come in. Then I shall get in through the roof. And he gets on the roof and they build a fire dead quick. And they burn. This heat's going up the chimney and he's coming down the chimney. And at the time we had a coal fire. So you could pull the flue down, couldn't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Draw it. So I said that they pulled the flue down. This is my version now. Pulled the flue down. Waited till he was on the flue, dropped it, and he got burnt. And they boiled him in a pan of water, and they ate him for tea.
Oh, that boiled fox.
I'll tell you what, Lynn, you could be the next Toby Hooper with the horror movies. Do you know my gran? She made me laugh one night because she was telling me the story, the thing with, and because my papa had annoyed her, she says I'll huff, like for the third one, I'll huff and I'll puff, and my papa, she must have seen my papa forget that I was sitting there and went, I'll blow your fucking you know. Oh, but guys, I have had a good night. It's a good way to start your Monday for tomorrow, guys. It's a good way to start your Monday, guys. From the 7th of October, they will be, and everybody's going to laugh at the name, but I think it really suits us. So from the first week in October, the first Tuesday in October, guys, we will be starting a new podcast. I've not quite know who's going to be on with me, and it's going to be called Film Buffoonery Banter. Obviously, because we banter a lot, we love movies. Let's just put the both of them together. So in the month of October, we will be speaking Halloween movies and horror movies because that's the month. When it comes to December, obviously the Christmas movies. But in between, we'll be looking at all sorts of movies, guys. We'll be looking at new movies, old movies, and different genres and things like that. It will be really good. So that is coming in the woodwork. And then I've got got something else in December coming out the woodwork, but I'll let people know further down the line. But you know, we're always here if you need a giggle.
Aye, you're always busy. Oh, good.
So, but Jenny, tell us, how does it feel being 22 today?
That's right.
Hi, Joanne. Thank you.
Hey, Joanne.
22. You know, great. Just great. My knees and my back is great, and I don't moan when I have to bend down and pick something up. And I, walk walls and run, and all of that. Yeah. So yeah, 22. Oh my God, I'm getting so old to her.
No, you know. Do you know what?
You look good. You look good, Jen. You do. You look really good.
You. I mean, seriously, me, that age? No.
Yeah.
But holy shit. But it's good.
funny.
It's good. You know, it's kind of, I'm glad I am.
Yeah.
I am glad I am. You know, I'm happy to say I've reached 50. And it's not, people say, oh, my 50, I'm 50. I mean, if I looked older than this now, I wouldn't be happy, but I don't look 50.
No, you don't. You don't.
Do you know
It's
what?
funny because when you grow up, you think when you're a teenager, oh my God, what am I going to be like when I'm 18? It's a massive thing. Then it's, well, what am I going to be like when I'm 21 and 25? And then you get 30. The next thing, you're 45. And then you're 50. But you could never envisage yourself at that age.
No.
Because you're still the same age in the head. You're just another number.
Uh-huh.
But that's it. And sometimes society makes you, you know what, you have a lot of different isms like racism and this and that. I've had 2 people come for me for my age before.
No.
Ageism. And they were like, oh my God, like you're 40 or you're 49. And these were people that I used to know. And they get shitty and they'd mail me and being shitty and whatnot and kind of come for my age. And I'm like, do you really think I'm at an age where I give a shit?
That's it.
You're coming from my age. It doesn't show what age you are.
That's it.
And I'm like, I've never had people come for me at my age before. And I'm thinking, darling, I'm only going to get worse because now I'm 50. Fuck off. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm too tired. I'm not too old, but I'm too tired for pettiness and annoyance. Yeah. I'm just going to say, oh, Jenny, you're this, you're that. I'll just say,
do you know what? Me and Shane, Shane, I'll put Shane younger than me, right? But I don't know about you, Shane, but I'm very sensitive about hitting the big 4-0.
No.
Do you know what I was saying when I was turning the big 3-0? I was so sensitive. I was like, and then it's like, does it really hurt that bad? And I'm like, actually. But they say life begins at 40, so yeah.
When are you 40?
This year it'll be 3 years until I'm 40. This month. But do you know what I say to myself? I feel very sensitive. And then I look at like obviously Mary who and Lynn and yourself, and I'm like, where the fuck are you getting the water to look so young? Because
it's called Botox.
Maureen says, I was going to say the same as Lynn, you feel the same in your head, it's just the body. You're right, Maureen, it's just the body that doesn't cooperate.
That is absolutely it. So it's just drinking your water, tonic water, don't forget it with your chin. And you're very
this is very true. Right, guys, unfortunately I'm going to have to cut the live because my tablet is sitting at 3%. But everybody have a good week. Happy Monday tomorrow to absolutely everyone. I want to thank the guys who came in tonight, who's gave up their time. Thank you very much. And then the next thing, we'll be talking about, guys, is this coming Thursday we will be talking about suicide awareness. As everybody knows, September is suicide awareness and mental health. So I may have somebody on with us, I may not. I need to put that person in check. If not, we'll be here, guys. So we'll have a deep conversation about that on Friday. Shane, pick a subject, any subject.
Who, me?
Of course you.
I have no idea.
Mary, pick a subject, any subject.
Any subject for an evening.
Yes.
Oh my God, this is horrible. Why didn't you text me?
Okay, I'll text you. You'll find out on
Because
Thursday
to
night.
put you on the spot.
I love putting you on the spot, but I know, Noreen, it's been extremely quick tonight. Hey, Holly. But what I would say, Jenny, have a holiday from us all. Have a good birthday for the rest of the night.
Thank you so
Yeah.
And we will catch up with you guys on Thursday. But everybody, take care. Bye now. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.